About, bro. About. Yeah. Don't even look at me like that, bro. Don't even look at me like that because bro, who clicked on the video, bro? It wasn't me. Wasn't me. I didn't put a gun to your head, make you click on the video. You clicked on the thing, bro. Let's be honest. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't look at me like that, bro. Don't look, bruv. Nah, don't even try that, bro. Don't look at me like that, bro. Because if you didn't want to click on the video, you did not have to. Yeah. So you clearly want to hear the analysis, bro. You clearly want me to break down Mika and Samraj and Ellie and Aidan and like Yaz and Jazz and like Lorenzo and Priya and whoever else is in there, Fitzy, Lola, do you know what I mean? Simba, like Angie. I think that's pretty much it, bro. But you must want this analysis. You want the work, bro. Let's be honest. You're here for the work, yeah. You voluntarily come here for the work. So don't judge me, yeah, for making the video, bro. Because ain't nobody forcing you to consume it. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, man. I haven't watched this in about, I'd say the last time I watched it was like 4 years ago. And it was the year where they had that crazy Turkish girl, Ekin Su, um, and that really archetypal Italian brother with the archetypal Italian accent and look. And I can't remember his name. Was it Claudio or something like that? Um, anyway, I can't remember the dude's name, but that was the last time I watched it, right? And I given this one a go, and honestly, I've got into it, as you can tell by the video. And I think even though I kind of thought, you know what, I'm a bit too old for this now, can't be listening to like 20 somethings arguing. It's strangely compelling viewing. It's very much like watching an Attenborough documentary. Do you know what I mean? But just in human behavior terms. I do think that there's a lot with the production that they could improve, especially the stuff with like deciding for yourselves who gets voted off. Like who's gonna like swallow the unalive yourself pill and say, oh, okay, I'll go. Like nobody. Unless you're Mika and you're just faking it and playing the double bluff and getting the waterworks. That was it. I think I'm just gonna go because nothing's working. She's got this weird voice. Yeah, I used to know somebody who had a voice like this, where it's almost like she's intentionally making herself sound breathless, and it's I don't know whether she thinks that's gonna like induce some kind of like baby voice energy, where you sometimes talk like you just finished a run, and but anyway, yeah. I do think the production could be a little bit better. And I do feel like I said, I haven't watched it in 4 years, but the challenges seem to be quite few and far between. A lot of episodes go by where there's just nothing's really gone in, to be honest. Whereas the way I remember it is that challenges were more like every other episode, and there was always something that was manufactured to generate some kind of dynamics. But I'd say who do I like in the villa, right? Like entertainment wise, not necessarily I like them, but it's like I'll watch those bits and then when there's other people on, I'll just put it on mute or whatever, I'll fast forward it. So I like Samraj, I like Mika, I like Simba, I like Aiden, I don't mind Cav. Um, I think those guys are pretty much my likes. I think Ellie, I'm 50-50 on. Yaz, I don't mind Yaz. I don't mind Yaz. Um, and then everyone else, I think kind of grates on me a little bit, or just like I get bored of. So I think the people that I don't like is definitely I don't like Jasmine. She's a fucking dickhead, bro. She's a epic dickhead. She's the ultimo dickhead, bro. She's like, in like Power Rangers when they all get together and create like, do you know what I mean? The super duper dickhead, yeah. She's like all the powers combined, bro. She's like when all the Thundercats come together, bro. Um, she's I don't know how to say it, man. She's the White Ranger of dickheads. Um, honestly, like my man Kavan or Cav or whatever, bro. That's a weird one for a white boy from Kent. But to be called. But yeah, Cavan, I don't know how he's dealing with that, bro. I wouldn't be able to jack that at all. Um, he must really he must really be like feeling some sort of redeeming qualities, or he must just really not be feeling anybody else, or he must just really be playing a game because he knows that she's the drama. So as long as you're in a couple with her, you're gonna get some TV time. Um, but I doubt it. I think the kid's just young and he's just easily taken for a boy. But yeah, in the bin for Jazz. I think Angie's just mad boring, man. Simba's a laugh. He's got the North London swag, but Angie's just boring. So it's just like there's nothing wrong with her. She seems probably quite lovely, but yeah, she's boring. I think Fitzy and Lola are kind of boring, to be honest. Um, I think Lola's probably got some chat and is, got quite a lot of personality, but just with their whole thing, it's mad boring. Um, I think Lorenzo kind of does my head in just because he doesn't really make that much of an effort. Who knows? And who knows actually what's gone in and then what they actually show you. So I have that as a disclaimer. But let's think of onions in my yard, bro. I haven't even got any onions around. Anyway, we'll just have to work through it. I think it's because it's hot. Um, But yeah, Lorenzo is just a bit dry based on what they show. And I think yeah, let's get to the people that I like. So I feel like Samraj is really trying to play a straight bat in there. But I do also think that Love Island are trying to do him like they do every Asian boy. I think there was a character called Naz like a few years back, maybe going way back, like 2018 or something. But there was this brother called Naz, and they built him up as the respectful king and how kind he was and how he played a straight bat and how, you know, he was so sweet. But I think he was a bit short relatively, and then none of the girls were on it. And they basically built him up to be really popular just so they could kill him for acting like a human or acting like everybody else in the villa, which was to pick another girl when somebody else was interested in him. And I feel like they're trying to do the same with Samraj. I feel like they're trying to build him up just so they can tear him down. I don't know whether they just have a fetish for doing that with the South Asian characters, but yeah, uh, I do think he's just one of the most genuine people in there, apart from when he gets mixed up with Mika, who's just playing that boy like a flute. Like she's playing him like prime Lionel Messi right now. You know when Messi cuts inside and you're like, you can't cut in again. You can't cut in again, but he does. You can't cut in again, but he does. Like Mika just keeps on she's got that boy on a string right now. She's got that boy on a string. And I don't think he even sees it coming. It's like that boxing cliche, it's the shots that you don't see coming. He's not even seeing the shots coming, bro. She's gonna work that boy over. It's like prime Lomachenko, it's just like the pivot. You can't even see where he's hitting you from. Do you know what I mean? Um, so yeah, she's an animal when it comes to the I give my props where it's due. I tip my hat. When it comes to the psychological manipulation, yeah. Mika's a beast. Do you know what I'm saying? She really deserves her props. Um, I do think deep down she's a bit of a scumbag character. Like the way she keeps on taking man that are already got a good thing going on, and then just to make herself their priority just for her to buoy them off. And the fact that um Samraj is gonna walk into it a second time, the second one's gonna be nasty, bro. It's going to be one of those ones, when you're so see someone getting knocked out and they're already out, bro. They're already out. They don't, and then they caught one on the way down, bro, but they're already out at that point. You know what I'm saying? That's the way he's gonna get stopped, bro. Because I'm telling you right now, as soon as the next me Simba looking brother walks in there, I don't want to be too specific. Do you know what I mean? Just because there's a lot of snowflakes in this world, and you got to be careful what you say. But yeah, I think as soon as someone who's her type, do you know what I mean, walks in there, Like Samraj is getting stopped, bro, brutally. Um, but she is good value though. She is a laugh because like she's got that whole plausible deniability thing, you know, when someone like comes across so genuine, yeah, that you almost like you almost just can't even be mad at them for the games they play. You just almost just have to tip your hat. Um, and I also really like Aidan, man. Aidan's a bit of me, like not pause, not in that way, but just like as a geezer, because he's one of them brares, and I'm a bit like this, where he's just a bit too transparent. So it's like it's not even you can't even be mad at him for being a liar because he's always telling the truth, but he's just telling the truth in scenarios where nobody necessarily asks for that level of truth. Do you know what I mean? There's answering the question, and then there's answering a question that nobody even asked you necessarily to that extent. Um, and he keeps on getting in trouble because he's just like there's no filter a lot of the time in what he's saying. Um, so yeah, basically that's about it. I am like it's one of those things where like some of the episodes are a bit like, ah, did I really waste my time watching that? Do you know what I'm saying? But it's like I think like it's mainly about Simba, Mika, Samraj, um, and then like a bit of Cav and Aiden. I think Yaz kind of be interesting what happens there because like clearly Lorenzo's like bored of her now. So it's like, is she gonna wait for somebody else? Is she just gonna follow him around like a bad smell, or whatever wherever that onion smell is coming from? Um, yeah. So I think I'm gonna keep on watching it. I did try and watch the American one, but it's like for the appeal with the American one is I feel like they're a bit more mature. I feel like the USA is trying to bring drama, but I think like the way people are when it comes to dating is that they're all just like pretty transparent. Do you know what I mean? And so there's less opportunity for like stupidity, but then stupidity kind of equals ratings. And so I tried to watch it, but I couldn't really get into it too tough. Um, yeah, so that's my analysis. Get into the comments if you want. Nobody forced you to watch the video, bruv. Don't try.